Welcome back to Writing Practices. Today we're going to break down how to write an authorization letter step by step. This type of letter is essential when you need to give someone else the authority to handle an important task for you. Maybe you're unable to do something in person, like picking up a document or claiming money, and need someone you trust to do it on your behalf. So let's walk through how to structure this letter so it's clear and gets the job done. First things first, at the top of the letter, you'll need to include your personal information. That means your name, address, email, and phone number. It's important to make it easy for the recipient to know who's giving the authorization. After your contact information, make sure to add the date right below. The date is crucial since it shows exactly when this authorization is valid from. Next up, you'll want to include the recipient's information. This is the person or organization that will be receiving the letter, so whoever will be approving the action or the person you're authorizing. Here, you'll include their name, title, company name, and their address. If this letter is for something formal or official, double-check that you've got all the details correct. Now let's move on to the body of the letter. This is where you get to the actual authorization. Start with a line that clearly states your intention. Something like, I, your name, hereby authorize authorized person's name to act on my behalf for the purpose of state the task. For example, if you're giving someone permission to collect a document or make a claim, you'll be specific about it. Keep it simple and to the point. There's no need for any overly formal or complex language here. The clearer, the better. After that, you want to give a brief reason for your unavailability. It could be something like, due to personal reason, I'm unable to perform this task myself. This part is optional, but it can help explain why you need someone else to handle things for you. Now, it's time to give any specific instructions or limitations on what your authorized person can do. For example, you could say, please allow authorized person's name to collect the payment on my behalf and sign any related documents. Be clear on what they are allowed to do so that there's no confusion. Next, you'll want to let the recipient know that you've attached proof of identification. This usually includes copies of your own ID as well as the ID of the person you're authorizing. It helps with verification and ensures that the recipient knows this is a legitimate request. Finally, you'll wrap up the letter by offering to provide additional information if needed. A simple line like, if you require any further details, feel free to contact me, works perfectly. And then all that's left is your closing. End with sincerely, and then include your name and signature. And that's it. You've written a complete and effective authorization letter. Remember, keeping it clear and straightforward is key. With this structure, you're ensuring that your request is easy to understand and leaves no room for confusion. Thanks for following along, and be sure to check out more tutorials here on Writing Practices.